Our live video coverage from the Caruthersville High School 2026 commencement ceremony will be starting soon. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate this year's graduating class. Stay with us. The ceremony will begin shortly, live from Caruthersville High School. Our live video coverage from the Caruthersville High School 2026 commencement ceremony will be starting soon. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate this year's graduating class. Stay with us. The ceremony will begin shortly, live from Caruthersville High School. Our live video coverage from the Caruthersville High School 2026 commencement ceremony will be starting soon. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate this year's graduating class. Stay with us. The ceremony will begin shortly, live from Caruthersville High School. Our live video coverage from the Caruthersville High School 2026 commencement ceremony will be starting soon. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate this year's graduating class. Stay with us. The ceremony will begin shortly, live from Caruthersville High School.
It's time for our live video coverage of the 2026 Caruthersville High School Commencement Ceremony. Tonight's broadcast is proudly sponsored by Caruthersville School District, Prescription Drug, the City of Caruthersville, First State Bank and Trust, Hill Electric and HVAC, Caruthersville Gin, Pylance Machine and Welding Works, and Hayden's Pharmacy. And now, live coverage from Caruthersville High School for the 2026 Caruthersville High School Commencement Ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Will you please bow your heads as we take a moment to pray? Dear Heavenly Father, we come tonight seeking your blessings as we celebrate the graduating class of 2026. Your word reminds us that you created us in your image, that you crafted, shaped, and molded us in our mother's womb. We are fearfully and wonderfully made, and that you made us with a purpose. As we celebrate the accomplishments of each graduating senior, may they be encouraged, knowing that you have a plan and a purpose for their life. I pray that as each graduate receives their diploma, that you, O God, would grant them grace for the road ahead, strength for times of difficulty, hope for the moments of discouragement, and joy for each success and achievement. Most of all, dear Lord, please give each graduate the confidence in knowing they are loved and supported by their family, their school, and community, and that they might hold tightly to their faith found in you. Give us your guidance tonight, O Lord, and may all that we do bring you glory to your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Prayer for the class of 2026 will be by Miss Briley White, Student Council Chaplain.
Would everyone bow their heads and join me in prayer? Dear Lord, tonight we come to you grateful for carrying us through every season that led us to this moment. The endless school days, the long nights studying, but most importantly, the challenges that reminded us we were capable of more than we imagined. Thank you for every friendship formed and every lesson learned that has helped shape us into who we are today. Thank you to every teacher, staff member, family member, and coach along the way that sacrificed time of their own to help us become better versions of ourselves. We also hold close to our hearts each of our loved ones who couldn't be here with us today, but still appreciate their love and guidance that continues to inspire us daily. Whether it was through sports, school events, or classrooms, we had the opportunity to be part of something bigger than ourselves. And for that, we give all thanks to you. Lord, as we leave here tonight, our future waits ahead of us. Help us to not fear what we do not yet know, but instead remind us that no matter where life leads, your love never fails. I ask that you give us courage when we're afraid, wisdom when we must make difficult decisions, and faith when life feels heavy. I pray that when opportunities come, you give us the confidence to pursue them with every ounce of our being. When failure happens, remind us that setbacks do not define us. Lord, as we leave behind all things we've become familiar with, help us to never forget the memories, people, and places that helped us to get where we are now. Lead us to be people who bring light into darkness, hope in times of discouragement, and kindness to everyone we cross paths with. And one day, when we have families of our own, help these moments and lessons shape us into loving partners and caring parents who guide others with the same love we were given. Protect our futures, families, and friends, guide our steps, and help us to become the people you created us to be. May we continue to learn, continue to dream, and continue to trust in the plans you have created for us. In your name we pray. Amen.
You may be seated. Good evening, students, families, faculty, and guests. It is my distinct honor and privilege to stand before you today on one of the most memorable days of the year. To the class of 2026, congratulations. Each of you have traveled a unique journey to get to this moment. Each of you have faced challenges that have shaped your character and prepared you for the future. You studied late into the night, navigated challenges both inside and outside the classroom, and learned more than just facts. High school is more than just a series of assignments and exams. It is a time when friendships are formed, identities take shape, and dreams begin to take root. I hope you leave here not just with a diploma, but with the confidence that you are ready to meet the future head on. Remember, graduation is not merely an end. It is the beginning of new opportunities, whether you're entering college or the workforce. Embrace change, pursue your passions, and strive to make a positive impact in the world. As you step into the next chapter, carry with you the lessons learned and the memories made, for they will guide you as you navigate life's adventure. Congratulations, class of 2026. Go forward with pride and never stop reaching for what's possible. I would like to introduce the ladies and gentlemen on the stage with me. Caruthersville Board of Education President, Mr. Jimmy Lyons. Caruthersville Board of Education Vice President, Mr. Lee Bethune. School Board Treasurer, Ms. Chloe White. Member, Mr. Joe Cagle. Member, Ms. Shay Clark. Member, Ms. Pam Austin. Member, Ms. Teresa Tidwell. Caruthersville Superintendent, Mr. Brad Gerling. Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Corey Bennett. Open remarks will be by Ms. Audrey Elliott, co-student body president.
Thank you, Mr. Bradshaw. Good evening, family, friends, staff, and most importantly, my fellow classmates. My name is Audrey Elliott, and I'm honored to stand before you today as one of the 2025-2026 Student Body Co-Presidents. It is honestly hard to believe that this moment is finally here. It feels like just yesterday we were walking these halls for the very first time. Nervous, unsure, and wondering what high school would hold for us. Now, somehow, we're sitting here together as graduates. Tonight is more than just a ceremony. It is a celebration of every late night, every challenge, every success, every friendship, every lesson, and every memory that brought us to this moment. On behalf of the senior class, I want to sincerely thank our teachers, staff, coaches, families, and friends. Thank you for believing in us, even when we doubted ourselves. Thank you for encouraging, supporting, and helping us become the people we are today. We would not be here without you. As I look around tonight, I see more than just my classmates. I see people who have grown up together. We have watched each other succeed, struggle, laugh, cry, and overcome obstacles we never thought we could. High school was never perfect, but that is what made it real. Through every difficult moment, every accomplishment, and every unexpected change, we continued moving forward together. These past 4 years have taught us lessons far beyond the classroom. They taught us resilience during hard times, confidence in ourselves, and the importance of cherishing the people around us. They taught us how quickly time passes and how important it is to appreciate the little moments before they become memories we wish we could relive one more time. From pep rallies and football games to never-ending school days and lunch table conversations, these moments became a part of us. At the time, they may have seemed small, but one day they will be the memories we miss the most. As we move into this next stage of life, I hope we continue to have faith. Faith in God, faith in ourselves, and faith in the future ahead of us. I hope we continue to take chances, chase our dreams, and never allow fear to stop us from becoming who we are meant to be. Some of the greatest moments in life come from the opportunities we almost didn't take. As we leave CHS behind, there is so much excitement for everything that lies ahead. While this chapter of our lives is coming to an end, the friendships, memories, and experiences we have shared here will stay with us forever. No matter where life takes us, we will always carry a piece of this place and the people in it. Class of 2026, I hope we never forget where we came from or the people that helped us along the way. I hope we continue to support one another, celebrate each other's successes, and carry the lessons we learned here into every part of our lives. Before I close, I want to personally thank my family, friends, teachers, and the CHS staff for the love and support you have shown me throughout this journey. Your encouragement has meant more to me than words could fully express. From our first days as freshmen to sitting here together now as graduates, we made it. We survived the stressful days, celebrated the good ones, and created memories that will stay with us forever. While tonight marks the end of one chapter, it is also the beginning of another. Be proud of how far you have come. Be excited for how far you are capable of going, and never forget that you will always have a home right here at CHS. Class of 2026, we did it. Thank you.
The senior welcome will be presented by Miss Hallie Walker, Senior Class President.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get through this without crying, but I don't think it's possible. Good evening. My name is Hallie Walker, and I'm honored to stand before you one last time as the senior class president. To my classmates, I want to first formally apologize for all of you having to see me at 7 a.m. the past 4 years with unbrushed hair and no makeup on. That's a true friendship. Before we begin, I want everyone to pause and take a look around. How blessed are we to be surrounded by so many loving parents, grandparents, teachers, staff members, and friends who have supported us throughout the past 13 years and touched our lives in so many different ways. If it weren't for all of you helping us through the mental breakdowns at the kitchen table over third grade math homework, all the way to reassuring us that mistakes are okay and that we are all human, we would not be here today. Having all of you beside us for this milestone is beyond special. I've been the MC for many assemblies over the past 4 years, and if you know me, I could go on and talk for days to come, but tonight I'm going to keep the message short and sweet. When I think back on my time in the Caruthersville School District, I'm immediately filled with pure joy and lots of laughter. But it's all because of the people I have shared the past 13 years with. This day has gotten here so fast. Some might say that he got here faster than Jared ran away from Xavier in middle school. Kamori ran into home base during last week's kickball game. Sorry about your ankle. Or as fast as Bill ran away from Tevin trying to beat him in the great sophomore basketball homecoming race at this very stage. And y'all know how that story ended. But on a serious note, as we enter the real world, we are no longer defined by what we once considered big things, like having straight A's, having a batting average above 500, or winning homecoming queen. Instead, we will be defined by our kindness and our actions. Many of you might remember my late pawpaw, Randall Waldrop. Although he is not here tonight, I know he is grinning down on us. Losing him was one of the toughest things I have had to experience in my 18 years of life. But his legacy has taught me that kindness will get you very far in life. He never judged a book by its cover and always found the good in people. If you ruin your shirt, he'd be the first one to give you his right off of his back. If you needed help, he was always there and never expected anything in return. And yes, I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all see any of my family ever pulled over and need help, you better stop. But through all of his actions, he was remembered as a kind-hearted and good man. As we enter such a negative and scary world, I encourage each of you to be just a little like him. If you see someone in need, stop and help them. If you're having a bad day, in the words of one of my favorite people, Mr. Lee Bethune, flush it and keep moving forward and make the best of it with a smile on your face, because you never know how much worse the person beside you might have it. You can always be someone's reason why, and people will remember you by your kind actions and how you treated others. Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11 is a popular verse that offers a message of hope and purpose. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. As we step into this next chapter filled with many unknowns and big decisions, remember that you are not alone. You are not the only one that is stressed out and wondering why God's plan is not simply laid at your feet. This past year, I've had to learn how to trust in God's timing and His plan. I've had mental breakdown after breakdown. Shout out to my wonderful parents, and Briley, Lauren, and Audrey for wiping my tears and reassuring me through each one. But through God, I've remembered that His timing is perfect. Someday, all of these unknowns will align into the perfect plan designed just for me and for all of you too. Just remember, today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. To the group of kids Mr. Bradshaw swears made their mark with one of the highest class GPAs, the class that has built lifelong friendships since elementary school, and the 4-time Powder Puff champions, most importantly, the class of 2026, we did it. We have experienced so much change throughout these past 4 years, yet we have continued to adjust and persevere. I pray you carry those values into the real world and go and do big things. Make change in this world, full of uncertainty, because I've witnessed firsthand that through each of your individual strengths and talents, we can make a difference and create wonderful lives for ourselves. Tonight is about our accomplishments and celebrating everything we have overcome to reach this moment. This place is more than just where we attended high school. It's a place that will forever hold many memories and a place we can truly all call home. One last time we are gathered here together, so soak it all in. Remember, once a tiger, always a tiger. Congratulations to the class of 2026, and thank you, CHS.
The following seniors are in the top 10 of the graduating class. Students, when I call your name, please stand and face the audience. Remain standing until all names have been called. Please hold your applause until all names are called. Evan Bullington. Matthew Duckworth. Audrey Elliott. Gavin Green. Hannah Mason. Jackson Napier. Chandler Newton. Lauren Riggs. Hallie Walker. Briley White. You may be seated. Students receive the college preparatory certificate by earning a grade point average of at least a 3.0 and a 4.0 scale in English, language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies. Additionally, students must achieve a score above the national average on the ACT or the SAT and have a cumulative attendance rate of 90% all 4 years of high school. The board recognizes this achievement as evidence of the recipient's academic ability and mastery of a rigorous program of high school studies. The following seniors met the requirements for the college preparatory certificate. Students, when I call your name, please stand and face the audience. Matthew Duckworth. Audrey Elliott. Jalen Middleton. Jackson Napier. Lauren Riggs. Leighton Swims. Hallie Walker. Briley White. You may be seated. Graduates who have enlisted in the military service will receive the Americana Accord. This year, we have one graduate who enlisted into the military service. Enlisting in the Army is Leighton Swims. You may be seated.
It is my privilege tonight to be able to introduce this year's honor graduates. Honor graduate designation is reserved for those graduating seniors who have maintained at least a 3.5 grade point average throughout their high school career. Students, when I call your name, please rise, remain standing, face the audience. Amari Benson. Evan Bullington. Nayla Curry. Matthew Duckworth. Audrey Elliott. Gavin Green. Tyrone Hopkin. Hannah Mason. Tyler McCullough. Dandridge McGraw. Jalen Middleton. Jackson Napier. Chandler Newton. Lauren Riggs. Hallie Walker. And Briley White. Congratulations, seniors. You may be seated.
This year's salutatorian is Lauren Riggs. Lauren is the daughter of Nikki and Adam Riggs. Lauren achieved a grade point average of 4.154 on a 4.0 scale in high school. Lauren is in the top 10 of the senior class, achieved a college prep certificate, advanced diploma status, and is an honor graduate. This fall, Lauren will attend Arkansas State and majoring in health studies. Miss Lauren Riggs.
Okay, hope y'all can all hear me. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2026 CHS graduation ceremony. My name is Lauren Riggs, and I am deeply honored to stand in front of you all today as your class of 2026 Salutatorian. Sorry, Hallie got me crying. Roughly 6 years ago, if you would have told me I'd be standing on this stage as a proud Caruthersville Tiger, I would not have believed you. I moved here around that time, and I vividly remember being so nervous to go to a new school. Change has never been one of my favorite things, as I'm sure many of you can agree with. It, however, is a natural part of life and a vital step in growth. That 11-year-old girl could never have imagined the home and community she would find here. Along with many of you, the relationships I've built here have shaped me into the person I am today. These relationships will remain a part of who we are, and the memories we've made here along the way will be something we always cherish. From listening to Bradshaw's endless restaurant insights to standing under the Friday night lights watching Coach G run along the sidelines, to skipping class for any reason we could think of, and yelling our hearts out at all the assemblies. We have been on this ride together. No matter how well we know each other, we will always be connected. As a class, we've had our hardships, as any class does, but yet here we all sit. We should all be proud of this accomplishment and thankful for those that helped us along the way. The teachers and staff that answered all our questions, and if you were like me, listened to all our crash outs. The coaches who gave us their all every game day and showed us what tough love meant in the best ways. The friendships that carried us through our low moments and made our peak moments even sweeter. The family members that did everything in between and pushed us to do our best, we deeply thank you. None of us have walked this road alone, and while we should be extremely proud of ourselves, I hope we never forget the impact these people who sit alongside us today have had on each of us. As we finish up this last chapter and begin our next, I hope each of us keeps our goals big and remembers that change, even if it's scary, is inevitable. Sometimes the things that scare you the most can end up being your biggest blessings. I pray wherever and however far we go, we always remember where we began. I would like to leave you all with a Bible verse that has carried me through the best and worst times of my life. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. This year has tested me in so many ways, as I'm sure it has all of you as well. This year has been full of laughs, but with laughs come new beginnings and new opportunities. Wherever we may go in life, I pray each and every one of you remembers you are loved and never too lost for guidance. As my dad always told me, remember to not take life too seriously. Take risks and make that leap of faith, because life is such a blessing. So make the most of it. Thank you again to my loved ones, and especially CHS, and all it's provided me with throughout my journey. Class of 2026, we did it. Ready or not, world, here we come.
This year's valedictorian is Jackson Napier. Jackson is the son of Amber Bradshaw and the late Patrick Napier. Jackson achieved a grade point average of 4.169 on a 4.0 scale in high school. Jackson is in the top 10 of the senior class, achieved a college prep certificate, advanced diploma status, and is an honor graduate. This fall, Jackson will attend Mississippi State, majoring in biological science. Mr. Jackson Napier.
I first want to introduce myself as your 2026 valedictorian and co-student body president. I first want to say good evening, CHS, family, and friends. I want to start by saying thank you for being here to celebrate this moment with us. I also want to take a second to thank the people who supported me along the way. My family, my friends, my coaches, my teachers, and even the people I met throughout these 4 years who pushed me, encouraged me, or believed in me when I needed it. I wouldn't be standing up here without every single one of you, and I'm truly grateful. This evening, I will share something that truly means a lot to me and has pushed me forward to get here today. But first, I want you all to ask yourself a question. What is your why? We all need at least one thing that pushes us to keep going, especially when things may seem hard or overwhelming. In life, knowing is going to accomplish your goals for you. You have to. Everyone needs to find their why. Hold on to it and use it as motivation to achieve what they want. If you don't find a why, you are likely to give up, which is why I'm saying you need a goal and a reason to accomplish it. Your why can be anything. It can be a loved one you want to make proud. It can be proving to yourself that you're capable of more than people think. It can be wanting a better life than what you grew up with. It can be chasing a dream job or wanting to take care of your family one day, or even just wanting to be someone your younger self would look up to. But no matter what your why is, you got to have the mentality that not only are you doing this for your why, you're also doing it to be the best version you can possibly be. You have got to do it for the betterment of yourself. Trust me when I say I didn't start high school as some kid who had everything figured out. And honestly, I still don't. But I'm still using my why as motivation to try and be the best version of myself. If you knew me my freshman year, you already know what I'm about to say. And if you ask Coach G sitting over there, he'll tell you the same thing. In his words, I was a straight up turd when it came to anything athletic. Ask him. He'll tell you the same story every time. I was just some nerd getting tossed around out there, trying to figure out football just like every other freshman, stepping on a high school practice field for the first time. And honestly, that senior class we had to go up against was not pretty. But I used that motivation to get better. I didn't quit. I worked at it every single day. I lived in the weight room. I pushed myself harder than I had ever before. And now I am a long way from where I first started. And I sure was better than what I would have been if I had never wanted it for myself and worked to get any better. The point is that I had to work for it, and it sure didn't come easy to me, and that is okay. Something inside of me clicked one day, and I found my why. From that point on, I decided that I could be better. I made up my mind to chase my goal, and the effort I put in helped me get to a point where I can say I'm proud of what I accomplished, and that's what matters. When it came to school, I had the same mindset. I wanted to do everything in my power to accomplish what I knew I was capable of. I was willing to put in the work. I didn't want anything handed to me. I wanted to earn it. I wanted to work for it, and honestly, a big part of that was wanting to make my dad proud. Another part was wanting to make myself proud as well, though. I knew I could get better. I knew I could go above and beyond if I put the time in, and that's exactly what I did. And here's the thing. You don't have to be the best on the team. You don't have to be the smartest in the room. You just need to be better than what you were yesterday. That's it. I want y'all to remember that when it comes to life. Life can be tough, and it will be for all of us at some point. You will face losses, you will face doubt, and you may have to work harder than others in some aspects of life. But if you can lie your head down at night and say, I did everything I could do to better myself today, then that's all that matters. And that brings me back to my dad. He was my why. He never got to see the person I became in high school. He never got to see the work I put in or the goals I set or the way I tried to carry myself. But he was still my why. I wanted to make him proud, even though he's gone. I just know he'd be proud if he were here today, and it isn't about the medals, the tackles, or the titles I got, but it's the path I took and the mentality I had to get here. I really believe in the mindset of having your own why, and that's what I'm trying to get across to y'all today. If you can look in the mirror and say, I tried today, I did something to improve myself, I did my best, then you likely won't have much regret. And that's what I want y'all to take from me. It doesn't matter where you started. It doesn't matter what was handed to you or what you've gone through. If you wake up and put your all into whatever you're trying to accomplish, you won't look back and wish you had done more. And if you haven't already, you need to start today. Right now, we're 17, 18, 19 years old, but one day we're going to be grown, looking back, asking ourselves, did I do everything I could to be the best version of me? And I know it's overused, but it's true. If you have a goal and you put your all into chasing it, you will succeed. And even if you don't end up exactly where you imagined, you will still be able to say you gave everything you had. That's what matters. So find your why, hold on to it, let it push you, but also learn to push yourself. Don't cut yourself short just because life gets hard. Don't let one bad week or month or year make you think you're not good enough or that something isn't possible. Don't let fear talk you out of your own potential. We made it here because we didn't quit. We made it here because we kept showing up, and as long as we keep putting our all into being the best versions of ourselves, we all have a bright future ahead of us. We earned this. Congratulations, class of 2026, and I wish you all success in whatever's to come. Thank you.
At this time, Mr. Jimmy Lyons, President of the Caruthersville Board of Education, will come forward and present the diplomas. Mr. Lyons, as principal of Caruthersville High School, I certify the following students have met all local and state requirements for graduation, and I present the Caruthersville High School class of 2026. Amari Terrell Gacy Benson. Sammy Lee Bryant Jr. Evan Christopher Bullington. Jemiah Arbrielle Hagerman Butcher. Jayla Caitlin Tyriana Campbell. Jermaine Dequan Carruthers. Nayla Lawan Curry. Matthew Charles Duckworth. Audrey Lachey Elliott. Isabel Lorena Scandon. Elisa Alana Renee Fisher. Jerry Caleb Allen Goforth. Gavin Hunter Green. Jolandria Micaiah Hamilton. Alexandria Dallas Elaine Hayes. Tyrone Wiley Hopkins. Jared Sutton Hudgens. Samaya Nigeria Hunt. Maxwell Lequan Hunter. Yuana Ibarra. Lena Lachey Jackson. Janicia Monet Jones. Erica Marie Lacey. Kamari Tayshawn Mangrum. Hannah Elizabeth Mason. Tyler Lane McCullough. Dandridge Michael McGraw. Quantarius Takari Shamar McVeigh. Jalen Danielle Middleton. William Fisher Middleton. Jackson Cole Napier. Chandler Michael Riley Newton. Beverly Michelle Phillips. Lauren Julianne Riggs. Lyric Rosietta Robertson. Ian Wayne Shelby. Naima Latrice Smith. Leighton Heath Swims. Jonathan Levito Taylor Jr. Abram Raydare Tillman. Hallie Reese Walker. Kylie Lynn Dene Walker. Anna Marie Warren. Angel West. Franchon Brenda Brielle West. Briley Kate White. DeCarlos Keyshawn Wilkins. Cherish Taiwan Williams. I would like to graduate each of you on your accomplishments throughout your high school career. You should be very proud. I wish you the best of luck in the future endeavors, and may God bless each one of you. Graduates, please stand. Move your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2026.
This has been live video coverage from the 2026 Caruthersville High School Commencement Ceremony from Caruthersville High School. Tonight's broadcast is proudly sponsored by Caruthersville School District, Prescription Drug, the City of Caruthersville, First State Bank and Trust, Hill Electric and HVAC, Caruthersville Gin, Pylance Machine and Welding Works, and Hayden's Pharmacy. This broadcast has been a presentation of Pollock Broadcasting Company.